Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man Thursday evening and it's time to do another batch of soap. I'm doing one that's in a way going to be simple because I'm working with a super thick trace. I'm even using an accelerating scent oil that I may stick blend because I want a thick trace. What I'm going to do is get it emulsified, split it up. The bottom half is going to be pink, but I'm having a thick trace because I don't want a smooth even line. I want it ploppable thick. And then I'm going to do a black mica vein on top. And then the top is going to be white, very, very thick, ploppable. And then I'll get a textured top and sprinkle poppy seeds onto it. At least that's the plan anyway. Let's see how it goes. Now, this is 4 tablespoons of oil taken from the main batch. I don't want to add that much extra oil to it. So 4 tablespoons of oil, 4 teaspoons titanium dioxide. I want the entire batch lightened up because this is a really hot pink, and I don't want a hot pink. I want more of a, normal creamy light pink. So, just to kind of help make sure this is all well blended, I'm putting all of this into the oil. This is just the oil. There's no lye in there because I will be able to stick blend it without accelerating the trace. That will just help ensure that the titanium dioxide is well mixed. So we'll go ahead and stick blend this. And of course I'll put the recipe below. With this much titanium dioxide, I definitely did a water discount. I think it was about like 16-17% water discount to help, hopefully, not only prevent, just eliminate glycerin rivers. Titanium dioxide is a major contributor to glycerin rivers, especially when it gets hot. And I do want this to gel, so doing a water reduction can help do that. That's also going to help me achieve that super, super thick trace that I want. Now I feel it's pretty well blended. Let's put some lye in there. Get a light emulsification and I'll split it up and take it from that point. Okay, let's work on this, thicken this up a little bit. I don't want it super thick right now because I need it to be workable for a little while. Okay, I think that's well enough, plus the fact I'm going to do quite a bit more stick blending. Alright, for the pink, I am going to want 600 milliliters, and that is by volume. I'm measuring in a measuring cup. 600 milliliters by volume, not by weight. In this instance, it really just does not make that much of a difference. And then the rest of this will be the top. And actually, I think that's enough. That's deep enough. I can just leave it in the main pot. Let's get it out of the way for the moment. Okay, now, this is the reason that I did not pour all of this in. I'm going to be very careful with this to achieve just kind of a light creamy pink. Maybe just a tad more. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stick blend this some more to work on getting it thickened. And it may take a while. You'll have to be patient with me. Then I'm going to put the scent oil in. And this is an accelerating trace scent oil. It's Brambleberry's Heavenly Honeysuckle. It does accelerate trace, so I don't use it when I want a thin trace. I use it when I want a thick one. It's just going to work to my advantage this time. That's starting to get thick. I don't want it. Let's see. Yeah, that's about the way I want it. Okay, that is about the way I want it. Keep that. Yep, that's still nice and thin. Good. Good. That's what I want. Okay, we'll go ahead and put a little bit of my scent oil in here. About half. Maybe a little bit less than half because this is a little bit smaller than what I want. Go ahead and stir that in and kind of let it start to do its thing and start to thicken up some. Now it's starting to make some peaks, but not really the way I want. I'm a little leery of hitting it with the stick blender. Because I think once I get it poured, maybe just a quick one. That's really not as thick as I want. Maybe just a quick hit. That's all I dare do. Do not want to do any more than that. So let me clean the head off a little bit so I don't waste any of this good soap. Yeah, that did it. Now it's starting to get like pudding. Okay, let's get this in the mold to get a little texture to it, and we'll get a mica vein on it. That's what I'm wanting. That is just exactly what I'm wanting. Alright, let's get this smashed down and we'll put some texture to it. Okay, now, you see down in there? Nice texture. Now, here's the tricky part, is trying to get a mica vein. I have done mica veins in the past with some pretty decent luck. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a pastry duster, like meant to dust sugar or, powders onto desserts. Get some black oxide. in the duster, and I'll put it on here and then just kind of sprinkle this across the top. And the trick to a mica vein is to get it coated, the whole surface coated, so that it can be seen. You know, it actually shows up in the final product, but not have it so thick that the two soaps won't adhere to each other, because that will happen. If you get it too thick, the top and the bottom soaps can pull apart. And that's definitely not what you want. But what you see right now is definitely not enough. I'm going to put just a tad more. I'm just concerned that that's not going to show. Boy, I'm making a mess. Okay, that's kind of, I'm a little afraid to put any more. Alright, now let's work on the white soap. Let's set that aside for a minute, get the white soap over here. It's starting to set up just on its own. I'm soaping at 120, so let's clean the stick blender off. I don't want that pink in the white. Okay, we're still going good. Okay, clean my spatula. Actually, I've got another one to just use. Okay, now we're ready. Let's do the top. You know, that's pretty thick as it is. Get it just a little. Yeah, I'm just putting air bubbles in. That's good enough, and when I stir this thickening fragrance oil into it, it's going to thicken up. Okay, put this in. And there's the whisk. Where did I set it down? Oh, crud. Alright, I don't have time to search. I just set it down somewhere. Alright, now this is the nice, thick, ploppable soap I was looking for. Okay, so let's get you over here and get this into the mold. On top of that, I am going to spoon it in. And just sort of plop. Plop. Tap it down some. Plop. Get my spatula and clean this out, and we'll get a top on it, and then we'll get the poppy seeds on top. get it put to bed for the night. Okay, now let's get some of that down in there a little bit better. Somewhere I have picked up a little bit of the black. I bet you I put the spoon down in it too far and hit the black. Be willing to bet that's what I've done. So I'm not going to have the prettiest white top on this, unfortunately. So what we'll try to do is sort of get a peek. That's the best I can do. This isn't very pretty. Okay, now we'll take the poppy seeds and just sort of lightly sprinkle them on the top for effect. And since this is already so thick, it's alright to go ahead and spray with alcohol to help prevent soda ash. Now this warm temperature and super thick trace will also help prevent that. And I'm going to wrap this, put it to bed. Hopefully it'll get a nice hot gel. I can tell it's not going to be one of my better ones, but you know what, it's okay. I will see you hopefully tomorrow for the cutting. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.